SIC Maui Global Athlete, and I'm here today with a beginner paddling tip on forward paddling propulsion. First things first, I want to talk about safety. Of course, you need your board, your paddle, you need a leash, and here in the US, it's also required that you wear a PFD as well. First is holding your paddle. One hand goes on the T-grip handle, the other hand goes wider than your shoulder width down the paddle shaft. Then I want you to look at your blade angle. The angle of the paddle blade is going to face away from you. So when we paddle, we're not using a spoon, we're using a spear. For most paddles, that logo is going to be on the front of the blade. Now let's talk about your paddle angle. When you paddle, you want your paddle to be vertical, one hand right on top of the other, as opposed to at an angle like this. Paddling with a vertical paddle is going to help you to paddle more in a straight line and have to change sides less often. When you change sides, you're going to change so that your opposite hand is always on top. If you hold your paddle at an angle, it's going to turn your board, as opposed to paddling with a vertical paddle, which will help you paddle more in a straight line. So now let's talk about the reach. Since we're planting our paddle and pulling ourselves towards it, all of our power is going to be out in front of our body. So you want to reach out at a nice, comfortable distance away from your body and paddle between the nose of your board and your feet. Now I want to talk about the catch. We're going to put our whole entire blade into the water up to the paddle shaft. So we're not just petting the water, we are actually paddling. We're going to put our whole entire paddle into the water before we pull. We're going to use our whole body to do that. So we're going to hinge at the waist with a bend in the knees, a bend in the ankles, and hinge. After the catch is the pull. So we want to use our whole body when we pull, not just our arms or our back. So in order to make that happen, we're going to keep straight arms when we paddle. So at the catch, we hinge and lower down. As we pull, we're going to pull our whole body to and past the paddle. Straight arms and unhinging at the hips to make that happen. Thank you for joining me for this tip on forward paddling propulsion. Check out SIC Maui's YouTube channel for more paddling tips.